my name.
DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre. DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre. DeOndre. The one and only.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out.
We all hate that feeling of being lied to, cheated, deceived, you know, run amok, led astray, all right, bamboozled, hoodwinked, all right? We all hate that feeling, and you should, right? You honestly should hate that feeling, because there's nothing worse than feeling like you're being got, all right? Like you're getting got. Nobody likes feeling like that. So the story that I bring to you today is exactly that, all right? This guy got, and he's doing something about it. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about the fact that a lot of you guys' favorite fast food chain, Taco Bell, is under attack. They're being sued for $5 million over false advertising and alleged skimping. Now, this story literally just hit about maybe a day ago, all right, in regards to this lawsuit. So along with me walking you through it, I'm going to through it with you, okay, because I haven't ever heard of this being a thing. So Taco Bell was hit with a $5 million lawsuit, class action lawsuit earlier this week, and it's, like I said, over skimping and false advertising. The person that is pretty much frontlining this class action lawsuit is a man by the name of Frank Siragusa. All right, he filed the lawsuit in Brooklyn on July 31st, right? So that was Monday, and he suing because back in September 2022 he purchased, you know, one of their crunch wraps in New York City, but he noticed that something wasn't quite right with his order. He noticed that he believed that the product that he got is not what was advertised. I just need you guys to definitely look at this.
Meal and been disappointed it didn't look as good as it does in the TV commercials. Now, one popular fast food chain is getting sued for exactly that.
A new class action lawsuit filed in New York has a beef with Taco Bell. Our Rob Hayes joins us live with all the juicy details. Rob?
Yeah, that lawsuit is accusing Taco Bell of unfair and deceptive trade practices, basically saying that what you see in the ads looks nothing like what you end up eating.
It's clearly to the visible eye, you know, not the product that you're getting.
Attorney Anthony Russo is representing Frank Siragusa, the New Jersey man behind this class action lawsuit. It claims Taco Bell's ads grossly inflate the amount of meat that is actually served in its items.
Now, Siragusa, he included photos showing the food, you know, bursting with beef and cheese and bright red and green vegetables, and, you know, juxtaposed with actual photos of smaller, less vibrant food that other customers posted online too. Taco Bell ads are unfair and financially damaging to consumers, especially concerning now that inflation, food and meat prices are high, and a lot of consumers, you know, especially people with lower income, are struggling, right? A lot of people are struggling financially. So, you know, that's really the basis of what this lawsuit is kind of built on. And, you know, it's not that that's a wrong mentality. And it's not the first time that class action lawsuits have been brought against some, you know, some company out there, right? Especially fast food. They're like the low-hanging fruit as far as class action lawsuits, because it's just easy to pick on them, right? Like big chains like that, you know, they're bound to, all they care about is their bottom line. That's all they give a fuck about, which is most businesses. But it's very apparent with fast food, right? And because we all know fast food isn't healthy for you. But at the end of the day, we all know at this point, it's like an unwritten rule that we all know that the food that you're going to buy is not what is being advertised. Okay, that goes for all of the fast food chains out there, not just Taco Bell. So essentially what this guy is suing for is that, hey, listen, you promised me this cheesy, you know, burrito wrapped with love and tenderness and care, and what you gave me was, you know, a tortilla wrapped around some bullshit, and tried to, you know, sell it to me for, you know, $6. And he wasn't with that, right? He wanted all the meat, okay? And we weren't at Arby's. Speaking of, I haven't eaten at Arby's ever in my life, but that's a whole different video. I just thought the details of this case were just so amazing, just great to me, man. Just pure gold.
The lawsuit comes complete with photos of Taco Bell's ads compared to what they say are Taco Bell's real-life items.
You know, you're getting a picture of something that's supposed to be about this big. You turn around and you get something that is, you know, a fraction of the size and doesn't look like anything like what you're buying.
The Mexican pizza ad looks like this, and our Mexican pizza look like this. You be the judge.
It is what it is.
Once you see the ad, then you go in and you order, it's way different. Yeah. 100%.
When the TV shows the food, they make it look like it's this big, luxurious, beautiful, soothing item. And when you get it, it's quite disappointing.
Yes, it is very disappointing. Mr. Saragusa isn't going to fall for that, because last year, one of Saragusa's lawyers actually has a lawsuit that's still pending in Brooklyn that is accusing McDonald's and Wendy's over pretty much the same thing, right? Over actual versus advertised size of their burgers. This dude is on a mission to not let these fast food joints get one over on him. And honestly, I can't blame him, man. You know, listen, shit's way too expensive out here to be getting tacos with nothing in them, right? To be getting meatless tacos, to be getting chalupas not made with love. Okay, I need to know that whoever is cooking that shit behind the counter is going to make it with love. Damn it. All right. Don't be giving me no paper thin ass gordita or whatever the fuck they sell. I don't even know what the hell they sell there anymore. But, you know, seriously, like, I get it. I completely understand it. Now, $5 million, that sounds a little too low to me. I think it should be 10. Right. It's not like they don't have it. And Taco Bell been around for a long time. All right, $5 million is really nothing, especially for a class action lawsuit. But, you know, listen, at the end of the day, I don't blame them. You know, somebody has to fight this good fight, and damn it, why can't it be him?
In the past, Russo's law firm has also filed class action lawsuits against McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King, all for similar false advertising reasons.
And we're just asking that you follow and do what you say you're going to do. And do it correctly.
Now, the lawsuit is initially asking for $5 million, but Russo says that number could skyrocket if more people join the lawsuit.
Now, this lawyer, Anthony Russo, is no stranger to filing class action lawsuits against big restaurant chains. He's had many different lawsuits out there. One against Burger King a few years ago. He's out for blood. And I get it, man. I completely understand it. And at this point, they have to know him on a first name basis because he constantly is in their face almost every year, it seems. Regardless of how this settlement or whatever happens with this case pans out, I don't think it's really going to change. I mean, this isn't the first time that, you know, these companies are getting sued, you know, for falsely advertising food. It happens all the time. Right? That's how they sell their product. It's very misleading. It is. I have been duped before. We all have been duped before. But just like that person in the video clip that I showed you said, listen, it is what it is. There's really nothing you can do about it. Now, you can try to push the needle with class action lawsuits like this, but, you know, you got to sue them for way more than what you're suing them for, right? $6.5 million, 10 million, you know, I think you should go for like 20 to 30, you know, really put like a dent in their wallet. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way they're going to actually change. Other than that, you're just going to keep getting your meatless Crunch Wrap Supremes and your meatless tacos and your, you know what I mean? You're just going to get a bunch of air in between your food if you just continue to go with the okie doke, you know what I'm saying? So I understand trying to get some form of justice in this. We all fall victim to false advertising when it comes to this food stuff, but he wanted every piece of meat that he seen on that ad. He was not playing with those people. And honestly, you know, when it comes to this whole Taco Bell lawsuit, I think 5 million is way too low. It should at least be a 5 billion. For the amount of times that people have had the shits because of this fucking restaurant. And listen, you're not going to hear me cheerleading for Taco Bell or any of these chains. You're not going to hear me, hey, listen, get all the money you can get, okay? And honestly, I hope he wins, you know? Get all the money that you can get. But, you know, honestly, the last time, I mean, I've seen people open up their chalupas, you know? And honestly, it don't be nothing but lettuce, tomato, cheese, sour cream, and some skid marks where the meat used to be. So this is a very, very well-deserved lawsuit in my eyes. And while we in here suing, you might as well sue KFC too. All right, that soggy ass chicken. Chicken so goddamn soggy, feel like I'm eating a sponge. And that's the last time I ever ate KFC. And ever since I found out that Taco Bell was pretty much eating or pretty much making their meat out of, you know, septic tank juice, I just stopped eating there. You know, I mean, obviously it's not septic tank juice, but you know, when I found out that there was a lot of filler in that shit, I just stopped eating it. I don't know, man. I just stopped eating there. But you might as well sue all of them while you can. But I don't want to make this video too long, man. I just thought this was a really, really crazy lawsuit, but one that I think, you know, kind of deserves to be put out there, man. You got to let these restaurants know you can't be played with, okay? Ain't nobody play with you. But 5 million is way too low. They should have started with at least like 500 million, you know? Like, make it worth my time to be a part of this class action lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's going to do it, man. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Peace.